Hello everyone and welcome to the North Coast Section Division I Boys Soccer Championship on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. We are coming to you from Gale Stadium in Dublin, California. I am Tim Fitzgerald, and today's NCS Championship matchup features the San Ramon Valley Wolves taking on the De La Salle Spartans. San Ramon Valley is 18-6-3 on the season, and De La Salle comes into today's contest at 17-3-6. Much like our previous game here today in the NCS Finals, we have a San Ramon Valley team, and we have a rematch of last season's championship game, and will be the third time in 5 years these two teams have met in the finals. As our third and final game here in the North Coast Sectional Championships, under the lights of prime time, San Ramon Valley Wolves, they're coached by Dan Busboom, 8-4-2 this season in the EBAL, good for third in the conference. They scored 58 goals while allowing 26. The Wolves were 12-1-1 at home this season, but 5-5-2 on the road. We'll see which team shows up today on a neutral site, though they did win at Richmond 3-1 in the second round. They are the 6th seed of this playoffs, but have made their way to the finals as their half of the bracket was full of upsets, and they shut out California 2-0 in their semifinal game. They face another difficult task today, taking on the top-seeded De La Salle Spartans, coached by Derek Brown, a machine-like team and program in this sport as well, looking for their 5th straight NCS title. Currently ranked 19th in the state, they went 10-1-3 in the EBAL, and they finished first. The Spartans blanked the 12th seed Freedom 4-0 in their semifinal to reach this finals game. This will definitely be an exciting matchup between two evenly matched teams. We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a few minutes. It's the North Coast Section Division I Boys Soccer Championship on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. Welcome back to the North Coast Section Soccer Championships on PlayOnSports.com. Coming to you from Dublin, California, Tim Fitzgerald here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup, the 18-6-3 San Ramon Valley Wolves versus the 17-3-6 De La Salle Spartans. And here we are kicking it off. San Ramon with the early control. Long aerial attack downfield. Trying to get this one to Jake Wood. He fights in the corner for it, but he's unable to retain it on the sideline, and the ball goes to De La Salle. These two teams met in last year's final. Another rematch here tonight. Intercepted by Kyle Schumann. Kept alive by Alex Maestri. But unable to handle there. And De La Salle gets a throw in. Schumann again heads it back. Possessed now by Nick Bobb. Oh, unable to handle it. He had an easy chance to foot it down. Was Jake Wood, but it rolls right off. De La Salle ball. Be Kellen Simons throwing it in, the senior. Trying to get it to number 4, Tony Bell. Kicked away by Andrew Evans. Here's Maestri. He has it taken away by Simons. Gets it back, though. Trying to work into the corner. Oh, and he's taken down. That is in the penalty box, and this could be a big one. Whoa, no. Instead, it's an offensive foul. They say he was the guy who made the pull down of Simons. Maestri guilty of the foul. Not how it looked from the booth. But we'll trust the ref. So Andrew Constantino, the goalkeeper, gets a chance to boot one away. He has committed to St. Mary's University. Here's Maestri, firing it back down. Bell, a little dangerous with the leg there. And it'll be San Ramon ball. Zetterquist with the free kick. Deep into De La Salle territory. Maestri setting up Wood. He turns. Oh, and the kick by Labrie is blocked. Back and forth here in the early goings. Good pace from both sides. Attacking. A lot of effort. Simons with it. Oh, and there it's a definite foul. Simons was trying to pass it into number 25, Joey Jones, De La Salle's leading scorer with 11 goals. He took a shot to the back of the head there. That's number 17, I believe, Andrew Evans, committing the foul. He's holding his head, too. Joey Jones still on the ground, the sophomore being tended to. At least some good sportsmanship by Evans there to check in on how he was doing. This injury gets number 20, Doug Macy, the junior, loose on the sideline. De La Salle in the white and green are the Spartans tonight. And the San Ramon Valley Wolves in the green and gold. So Jones is up, but hobbled. Seems to be a noticeable limp in his right side. And Doug Macy will check in for him. So a free kick now. It's Franco Felix. Setting up on the right. Plays it to just outside the 6-yard box. It's headed down. Still alive, but cleared out of danger by Maestri. Oh, Simon's a good job breaking up the attack, trying to get out of the zone, but a throw in for San Ramon. Here's Maestri, possessing on the left sideline. He's got a nice run into the corner, and it is kicked away by Simon. Again, a stunning call as Maestri is called for the foul. Surprising. And he's a little stunned, and he has to ask a little talk with the ref here to figure out what he's doing wrong. Certainly looked like Simon, a bit of a sly tackle there. Nonetheless, Constantino the kick. A good one into San Ramon Valley territory. Now De La Salle pressuring on the left corner. And it looks like they will get a corner. And it is. was number 9, Fernando Felix. The corner into the box, headed away by San Ramon. Here is Felix again. But he's unable to possess it. San Ramon will throw in. Chip it ahead. San Ramon will get another throw in as it's kicked out of play. Here's Jason Bromley with it. Handling the ball well. In the middle to McSunis. McSunis a little too far from Maestri. Not able to do anything with that possession. Another goal kick coming up for Constantino, the senior goalkeeper. De La Salle in their base 4-3-3 formation. The big kick, again across midfield. Controlled by San Ramon. Here's Wood. Wood back to Bromley. Good possession here by San Ramon Valley. The Wolves breaking in, and there is a foul. A trip. And the Wolves will get a kick in good range here, just outside the penalty box. That was number 12, guilty of the foul. That's Nick Bobb, the senior midfielder. So the free kick will be taken. It looks like it's Maestri over there, number 6. Lobs one high and in. Oh, misses the header attempt. Still loose in the box, but De La Salle clears the danger. San Ramon, though, able to regain control. Trying to work it wide to the outside. Now breaking back in. Here's a nice play set up in the box, but it is broken up. San Ramon able to keep possession. Oh, and a collision just outside the box. Ball still alive. Played into the middle, but cleared away. Throw in for San Ramon, controlling the pace here in the early goings. Maestri to throw it in. They were trying to set up Wood for a header. Winds up for the throw, put it into the 6-yard box, punched away by Constantino. Chip back in, and Constantino will grab it. Let everybody clear. Adjust the socks. Take a dribble and roll it out for a kick. Takes it all the way out, and then lets a rip. De La Salle with it now. Out of bounds, and San Ramon will take over. That was Jack Karlskind. Jack Karlskin, pardon me. San Ramon will throw it in again. Headed forward. Can't quite clear it. Maestri, again in a battle, trying to keep it alive. He's done a good job. He's pressing, attacking, getting into the De La Salle zone often here. Has been very involved. He really likes to get a big windup. Gets out into the track for these throw-ins. Gets a big hopping throw, launching it right into the box. But it's cleared away by De La Salle. Simon boots it out, but San Ramon Valley in possession again. Here's Bromley. Bromley tried to get it to Wood. He gets it taken away. A little contact. Nothing called. Now De La Salle up the right sideline. Possessed by the substitute, number 20. Doug Macy, but he loses it. To Wood from the corner. Looking to set up something in the middle, but he loses it, careless with the ball, and he's guilty of a foul. No, this time they call number 14 of De La Salle, Franco Felix. So the opposite of the calls I'm expecting in these quarters over here has been taking place. Did seem like Wood had grabbed. They'd say that he was the retaliator in this case. Ball in the box, cleared of danger. Bromley plays it ahead. Wood, a header to 5. It's just wide. Oh, a nice opportunity by the captain, Matt Mall, just outside the 6-yard box, but the ball was bouncing in the air, couldn't quite settle it, and it hits the side of the goal. 28.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Substitutions for De La Salle. Nick Dildine checks in, and Joey Jones, who took a vicious hit earlier, the leading goal scorer for De La Salle, number 25, the sophomore, is also back in. Good to see that he is all right. Kicked ahead by Whalen. Too far, though. Although a nice run, more pressure by Maul, and he mauls Constantino. The midfield senior, little number 5. A little too much that time. Good hustle, though, and Constantino is down. Another collision and another injured De La Salle player, leading to more loosening up by the De La Salle bench. This involves getting one of the goalies loose now. Definitely a very physical game in the early goings, but looks like Constantino is all right. So Andrew shakes it off, gets loose, and will set up for a goal kick. No score here in this first half of the North Coast Section Division I Boys Soccer Finals. Out across midfield again is his kick. Wood heads it. Maestri. Out on the wing, a little too far for Kyle Schulman, one of the other captains. The senior tried to lead him. It's about 4 yards too far. So Simon to throw in for De La Salle. Headed by Thomas Leshak, but too far. And San Ramon Valley will get a throw in. Wood can't handle it in the corner, and De La Salle will throw in again. Yeah, let's get some more ball boys out there. How can these players run too far for these loose balls out on the sideline? Simon throws in. Wood controlling again. Attacking the left side here so far, San Ramon Valley. There's Maestri drawing the foul this time. He's asking for a little further spot, saying that happened 5 yards up ahead. Maestri, the senior midfielder, he has been busy so far. The main attacker for San Ramon Valley in the early going. 25.5 minutes remaining in the first half, scoreless here in Dublin, California at Gale Stadium. Kicks it to the front of the box. It's headed on goal. A nice grab by Constantino. Perfectly timed his run to the ball to clear it from danger and secure it. De La Salle trying to get forward this time. Spent a lot of time in their own zone. Cleared again by San Ramon Valley. Miko Villarama plays it back to Constantino. Fighting for it on the left side. There's Maul with it. He throws it in. Attempt a little too far. And it will be San Ramon Valley ball again, dominating the possession so far. Maul throws it in, being chased by Matt Labrie. Off of De La Salle, we'll have our first San Ramon Valley substitution. It's Mikey Friedler checking in, number 3. Not yet. He's going to stay waiting. Here we go. And he will come in for Maestri. Or no, this is Wood. Wood also working hard for the front line of San Ramon Valley so far. Trying to put a lot of pressure on De La Salle. A drive toward the goal. Handled easily on the ground by Constantino. Deep kick. His deepest of the night again. Another one across midfield. Nick Bob trying to control it at midfield. He loses it. Here comes Maul. Maul works towards the middle. Swings it outside to Maestri. He shoots just wide of the right post. It bent well. He had some good hook on it. Drew Constantino to the left side of the goal and tried to go back to the right, but missed it by 2 feet. Boy, De La Salle's going to have to do something to possess the ball. A lot of headers and missed passes going nowhere right now. San Ramon Valley really taking it to him. We have De La Salle substituting now. Cash Chaudhry checks out. While number 8, Ryan Ringelstein, the junior, will check in. Playing ahead. First good chance for De La Salle to do something in a while, but it's a little too far. Not much of a chance to make a play. As goaltender John Murphy grabs it and kicks it away. Bob heads it forward. It's headed back by San Ramon. A lot of aerial battles for headers right now, back and forth. Here comes Maul. Chips it towards the goal for Maestri. Oh, he tries to get it back to the front. But an odd attempt there. Mikey Friedler, he'd have been better off trying to settle that than try to play the ball as it was coming to him. A lot of spin on it. Just under 22 minutes remaining in this first half. This stadium, Gale Stadium in Dublin, California, is filled out on a cool night in the Bay Area. Constantino kicks deep into San Ramon Valley's zone, but it's kicked away by Schumann. Another aerial battle there. A lot of them today. Simon kicks it forward. Taken by Whalen. Now Fernando Felix. And it's kicked out of bounds by Ringelstein. Again, no sustained possession for De La Salle. De La Salle finished first in the East Bay Athletic League. San Ramon Valley third. Stronger in conference play. This is The 1 seed versus the 6, De La Salle versus San Ramon Valley. Now De La Salle with a chance to throw in from midfield. Or rather a free kick from just across midfield. Waiting for everyone to get set. Looking like he's going to take a shot directly into the box. Put a big boot on it. He does. Header is directed wide. Nothing doing there. As the schools have gotten bigger as the day has gone on, so has the crowds. They don't mind the chilly night. Everybody's got their big parkas on the De La Salle bench. Here come the Wolves with it. Up the left side. This is played ahead to Friedler. He has it working in the corner. They continue to attack this left side. Place it to the middle of the box. Settled down. Now Maestri. Tried to hop through the defenders. Could not. They'll swing it back wide to Ziegler again, but he can't, or Friedler, he can't handle it. It'll be a throw in for De La Salle, or rather a goal kick, as it went through the back, the end line off of Friedler. 19 minutes left in this first half. Played forward by Simon. Oh, and Maestri takes it away. He has been slick with the ball tonight. Here's Labrie. Working just inside the box, swings it out. Now played back in for Maul. Can't quite get his head on it. De La Salle still can't clear, though. Kept in this side by Bromley. Here's Andrew Evans, turning it back to his goaltender, Murphy. Murphy kicks it up the left side. They will attack that way again. Nice header by Simon. And another one. Here's Jones. But it's kicked away. Friedler. Can't get around the defenders. Villarama. Headed back in by San Ramon Valley, and this one will be De La Salle ball. Much like its football program, the De La Salle Spartans have quite the history on their soccer team as well. A lot of soccer alumni that played Division I soccer. Some in the professional leagues right now. So we have a substitution. Callie Chagrel is going to check in, number 28. He comes in from Matt Labrie. Back and forth at the midfield. A race for it in the corner. Oh, and it dies perfectly. San Ramon Valley back up with it. Oh, Maul tried to get fancy, tried to spin back away. But a good enough defensive job to at least stop the run by Joe Oswald of the Spartans. No, pardon me, that's number 23. That's Scott Brashears, the senior defenseman. Another Big hit by 17 from behind Andrew Evans. He gets away with it this time. Played ahead. Great timing by Constantino. He kicks this one past the visitor side stands. Way out of play. More great timing as he came out and kicked that thing away, trying to beat Maul to it. De La Salle fans very upset. No call there again on Andrew Evans. It's a second dangerous challenge he's made. First one was called, this one not. So a throw in. Near the De La Salle goal. Headed away. San Ramon keeping it here. Played into the box. Cleared away by De La Salle. Simon again. Here's Evans. They swing it out wide to Ziegler and dead on. Nice stop. Constantino, you can see why St. Mary's coveted this player. Nice high hanger as he gets it out of his own end. Deep into San Ramon Valley territory. Played ahead. A race forward in the corner. Another collision in the corner. This has been a very physical contest. With 14 minutes remaining in the first half, De La Salle will have a corner kick again. It's going to be Ryan Ringelstein, the junior, to take it from the far side corner. Looking to get it on goal. Get it into the box, let one of his forwards head it on. De La Salle brings all but two players up. And we have a substitution. Fernando Felix checks out, and Doug Macy will come in. They decide to go a short play to it, rather. Don't go to the goal. But that is thwarted by the San Ramon Valley D. Made the play on it. I've never been a big fan of that one. I prefer to get that thing on goal. Never know what you can get with a header. Lobbing that thing into the goal mouth. I see a lot of teams try that method. A De La Salle player likes to do a big windup on his throw-in as well. He gets this one into the goal mouth. It's headed on off the football goal post. And yes, play will be stopped. It is ruled out of play. Wow, great attempt there. Best scoring chance for De La Salle of the night. Starting to crank up their offensive pressure. Murphy with the goal kick. Low liner this time, doesn't cross midfield, but it is headed forward by two of his players. Now three. Here's Maestri with it on the left side. He's taken off the ball, though, by Simon, and he kicks it back upfield. Evans again showing no regard for human life as he goes flying through the air. And that one's kicked out of play by De La Salle for a San Ramon Valley throw-in. We're going to have Matt Labrie checking back in. That's number 15 coming out. Casey McSunis. Here's Chagrel. He tumbles in the corner as he tried to get it to the middle. And now De La Salle with room to run. Here they come. Number 11, Jack Carlskind. Good defense there by Labrie, but De La Salle still attacking. They've got a 3-on-2. Puts it in the front of the goal. Oh, and it goes under the leg of the forward. Great pass, great setup, slightly behind. But still, Joey Jones, the leading goal scorer, had a great chance there if he'd have settled and stopped. It went under his leg, right through the wickets. Here's Simon with it. And that goes off of Maestri out of bounds. Or pardon me, Friedler. Oh, played to the middle, but it is cleared out of danger. So De La Salle cranking up the pressure and their fans cranking up the noise. That was Doug Macy putting one in towards the box. Here's Jones. He loses it, but it'll remain with De La Salle. Throw in from Simons. He winds and fires. Headed up and cleared away by Maestri. San Ramon Valley breaking out now, looking to counterattack. Ball bounces back a bit, so they have to restart. Do still remain in possession. And a throw in from Zetterquist. Ten minutes remaining here in this first half. Still scoreless for the North Coast Section Division I Boys Championship in Dublin, California. Played ahead nicely, but able to be handled easily by Constantino. De La Salle attacking now. Trying to swing it out to Jones, but it's broken up. And a San Ramon Valley throw in coming. That was Schumann putting it in, but it's taken away by De La Salle. Simons fires it upfield. Out of bounds, though. Number 20, Doug Macy, can't quite get the header pointed forward, and it heads out of bounds. Another throw in for San Ramon Valley. Simons, though, takes it away. Oh, Maestri unable to receive that one from Chagrel. Kelly left it a little too far away. Not an accurate enough pass by the sophomore. Oh, hits the ref. But De La Salle still able to control it. Attacking the left corner, trying to work back to the middle. It is headed away. John Whalen in good position there. Here's Maul with it to Chagrel. Too far as they tried to get to Friedler. That's kicked out of bounds there by Franco Felix, with Chagrel bearing down on him. In fact, Chagrel got a piece of that. It's out on him, so a De La Salle throw in. Simons up to Jones. Taken away by San Ramon, though. De La Salle able to regain possession. Here's Jones up the right side. Room to run. Gets tussled with by Labrie. Puts it in towards the goal. Off the head. Settled in. Oh, just unable to corral that was number 7, Thomas Lishak. So De La Salle cranking up the pressure now. Back and forth we go with 7 minutes remaining in this first half. Still scoreless. A North Coast Sectional Division I title on the line. Rematch of last year's final, which De La Salle won. The throw-in. Into the box, but headed away. And San Ramon Valley able to clear it. That's Chagrel just booting it downfield to eliminate the danger. And Constantino will play it. A big kick back downfield. Oh, and a dangerous play. Murphy wanted to let his defenders leave it alone. They did. And he was able to outrace Macy to the ball. That one headed out of bounds by Simons. The fans get a chance to get involved. Looks like the De La Salle crew there. Tough to tell with both fan bases sporting their green uniforms. Glad these uniforms look different enough.
Substitution number 15, Casey
McSunis checks back in. And another substitution now. Andy Zeiger is going to check in for Friedler. So the senior forward Zeiger checks in. Oh, that one is blocked by Wood. But De La Salle still with it. Scott Brashears kicks it upfield. Evans with it now. Plays it to the left for Zeiger. He dribbles back to try to establish possession. And they do. San Ramon Valley back up with it. Broken up by De La Salle, though. Here's Schumann heading it forward. Simons again. He's been very reliable over there, forwarding some of these San Ramon Valley runs up the left side. Played back to the middle, but headed away. Jones with it now. Plays it back. Kicked forward by Bob. Headed away by Evans. That one was dangerous. It's out of bounds off of De La Salle, and we'll have a San Ramon Valley throw in. Headed by Maul as they try their luck up the right side this time. Play it back to Constantino. He's a good offensive weapon with that big leg. Evans plays it back to Murphy. Small collision there, but no call, and it'll be a San Ramon Valley throw in, done by the captain, Kyle Schumann, the senior defenseman. Oh, two De La Salle players crash into each other, Simons and Jones. Labrie has it taken away by Karlskin. He's not able to keep a hold of it. Simons, though, throws in. Another collision has a De La Salle player down. That's Karlskin, slow to get up. San Ramon Valley back the other way. And another turnover.
Be sure to visit us now at the snack bar at halftime.
Simons throws in.
Food, hot chocolates, popcorn, and various items down at the snack bar. Be sure to visit us down there at halftime.
.220 remaining in this first half. Still scoreless on our NCS Division I final. Good action so far in this first half from both ends. Attacking, defending, goalkeeping. These are definitely two top programs going head-to-head. You could tell this competition level and the skill level is top-notch. That's why they've finished 1 and 3, did De La Salle and San Ramon Valley respectively in the EBAL. Simons again heads one away. He's been very, very tough defensively over there. Jones, great control on the high bouncing ball. De La Salle unable to keep possession. Look at Maul working around the defender. Got around Brashears. San Ramon with it. Waited a little too long there. Did the San Ramon Valley midfielder, number 15, Casey McSunis. He had a chance to attack with it. Tried to set it up something fancy. Should have just put it on. San Ramon Valley looking for one last rush with 2 minutes of stoppage time added. Instead, Constantino will handle it. Boot went away up the left side. This is his first less than stellar kick, but he does manage to get it over to Thomas Leshak. He plays it ahead. Headed away. Here's Karlskin. Out wide for Jones. Jones ahead to Karlskin. Working on the right corner, but there's Evans to break that pass up. Simons, though, keeps it in this end. Kicks it into the penalty area. Headed away. Headed again by De La Salle. Unable to get a good shot on here, though. Ball's got some English on it. Need to settle it down, and Jones will. Good read defensively there by Schumann. He knew what Jones was going to try to do. And that is your first half.
Division I boys, NCS final, we're all scoreless.
No score after one. And the North Coast Sectional Division I boys final between the San Ramon Valley Wolves and the De La Salle Spartans. Great game, though, so far. Evenly matched, good contest. We'll be back with the second half right after this. Welcome back to Gale Stadium in Dublin, California, as we're about to start the second half of the North Coast Sectional Division I Boys Soccer Championship. A scoreless first half, but a lot of action, physical play, back and forth, shots on goal in this rematch of last year's title game that De La Salle won, as they're looking for their 5th straight title. Some sustained pressure by each team, some corners. There's a little bit of everything in that first half. Definitely some physical contact as well. Each team showing their skill level and ability to really be dangerous out here. You can tell that Andrew Constantino in goal for De La Salle is worthy of the next level, that is for sure. I want to remind everyone to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. So as we get ready to start this second half, scoreless match to decide the boys' championship. I'd say that San Ramon Valley has done a better job of generating pressure on the outside, getting runs, actual runs, and some breakaways on the outside. Whereas most of De La Salle's pressure has come on corners and attacking in the middle, try to set up headers. So here we go with the second half of this North Coast Section Soccer Championship. Here on PlayOnSports.com, high school sports lives here. De La Salle will open with the ball. So we're about to get set. Just waiting for our referee's assistant to get in place. On the right sideline, and the one on the far sideline is ready to go. So it looks like we are ready to go.
We're underway in the second half.
Foul committed by San Ramon Valley. That was Maul getting a little too much contact going. So Constantino boots one down. Headed into the box. Here's Evans with it. He'll kick it out to the side. The throw-in into the box, headed forward, handled by Murphy. Kicked ahead. And not able to handle it. It goes off the head of number 15 for the De La Salle Spartans. That's Miko Villarama, the sophomore defensive player. San Ramon Valley with it. Driving it up ahead, but it's a little too far for Wood. Not cleared, though. But now De La Salle in position. A series of headers bringing it up. That's been their game plan today. Carlskin swings it out wide. Trying to drop it off and run ahead was Fernando Felix, but he lost it. De La Salle with it again, though. Bringing it up the left side is Brashears. It's a little too far, though, for Lishak. And Murphy jumps on it. Actually, it looks like we have a goaltending change. We do. It is Tim Wraith in at goaltender. We saw him warming up at the end of the first half. We'll try to get some information on why Murphy is no longer in the game. Saw him warming up as that first half ended. Murphy is out. Wraith is in. Wraith is senior, though, so he is up for it. Murphy also the senior, too, so they've got two options to go to in these situations with experience. Can't have enough of that, that's for sure. Throw-in is broken up nicely by Zetterquist. In towards the box, bouncing dangerously. A nice over-the-head kick. Oh, and what a save by Wraith. Macy placed an over-the-body kick, kicking it back over himself, almost bicycling, not fully, to Leshak, and he headed it right on goal. A great opportunity, but a leaping punch away by Wraith. Boy, the ball will find you, as they say, when you've checked in. Had to get his bearing quickly. That was a game-saving save. De La Salle putting on the pressure early in this half. Just past 36 minutes remaining. Still scoreless here in this NCS Division I Boys Championship. Headed away, but De La Salle retains possession. And a good foul drawn there by number 16, Matt Labrie. Did a good job of shielding away and positioning himself, forcing the defender to give him a nudge. So Wraith to kick it away. Maul coming up for it. Cleared away by De La Salle. But San Ramon Valley able to control. Here's Maul up the right sideline. Again, another sideline run for them. He works back to the middle, manages to get it towards there. It was good defense. Blocked away again. And a foul on De La Salle here as Casey McSunis is taken down. They'll have a free kick on the left side, just past pretty much right where the midfield circle ends. Looks like Maestri to kick this one. Alex Maestri, the senior. San Ramon not able to control it. De La Salle kicks it away. Kicked back upfield by San Ramon Valley. Now De La Salle in possession. Another collision in midfield, and they will rule this one a foul by Labrie. So now gets the call to go against him. Free kick coming for De La Salle. Believe this is Franco Felix, the junior, to attempt this one. Just inside the midfield circle as well. Big right leg puts it into the 6-yard area. Slapped away by Wraith. Another great save by the substituted goalie. Ooh, he is making some bedazzlers right now. 33 minutes remaining here. And he has saved 2 goals here in this second half. Some great pressure by De La Salle. They are owning the beginnings of this second half. So they corral this ball for a throw-in. Or rather, it's going to be a corner after the punch away by Wraith. Kick deep into the box. Headed away, though, by San Ramon. And a foul is called on De La Salle in the box. A little too much grabbing and holding going on. These two teams are very familiar with each other. A couple of conference foes. Played ahead. Cleared away by De La Salle, though. And the header from San Ramon Valley's John Wayland drifts out of bounds. And De La Salle will throw in. De La Salle on the attack. Oh, but that pass intended for the right side is broken up by Kyle Schumann. Just want to tell our audience we'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond. We bring you the action from one end of the country to the other. Join us for March Madness on playonsports.com, your destination for high school sports. De La Salle with another throw-in. Near the San Ramon Valley goal. Another big running throw-in. Headed away, though. Corralled and kicked, but it is deflected by one of the San Ramon Valley defenders, and Wraith is able to gather it. That was a good opportunity there for De La Salle's Fernando Felix. Out of bounds and back to De La Salle. Scott Brashears with the throw-in. That goes off of Carter Zetterquist, a senior defenseman, and it will remain with De La Salle. Another throw-in by Brashears. Launches it. Headed down and now upfield by San Ramon Valley. Here's Maestri. And it goes off of him. Another throw-in coming for De La Salle. De La Salle controlling the pace so far. Labrie to Maestri. Back and forth it goes at midfield with a series of headers. Now here comes San Ramon Valley up the left side. This time attacking the middle, but it's just off the foot. And now De La Salle back the other way. And this will be a corner kick. De La Salle attacking quickly, answering. Gonna have a couple of substitutions for De La Salle. Joey Jones, the leading scorer, the sophomore, is gonna check back in, as is number 26, Steve Doherty, one of the junior varsity players, I believe, activated. So the corner kick, it will be taken by Thomas Leshak. See, It looks like they will definitely try to put this one in the goal mouth. They do. It's headed loose and cleared away. Still kept in this end by De La Salle. As Villarama put it back in, but now cleared away. Here's Maul. Maul heads it forward. This one will go off of Wood, though. De La Salle, another throw-in. Wood felt he was fouled from behind. No call, though. Brashears throws in again. Tried to get it to Jones, but good defense. Evans there. It goes off of Jones. Out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick. So a chance for Wraith to set up and boot one. And San Ramon Valley to get some offense going. They've been unable to control it in the early goings of this second half. Just under 27 minutes left. Still no score. A very evenly matched contest. It's been back and forth all game. San Ramon Valley able to slowly creep their way downfield here on a throw-in. Wood deflects it. And Simons tried to dive and block. That's a throw into San Ramon, though. Headed out of danger by De La Salle. Kept in by San Ramon Valley, though. But they turn it over. Headed back. Swinging out wide from Maul. Looking to attack again. He gets taken down. And it will be a foul on number 15, Miko Villarama. Kind of did what he had to do there. Throw in by Zetterquist. He was ready to go. Now he'll step back, let the offense set up. Heaves one into just inside the penalty area, but it's headed away. Not able to do anything with that one. Goal kick coming for Constantino. Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Ball out of bounds after Constantino's kick. We'll have a De La Salle throw in. Brashears throws in again. Ahead by Leshak. And they take it away from Jones, and it's going to be a foul on him. Played in deep. Controlled by Bromley. That's knocked out by De La Salle, so another throw in. And San Ramon Valley able to sustain some pressure now. 24 minutes remaining in this second half. Still scoreless for the North Coast Sectional Division I Boys Soccer Championship. Played into the goal, but cleared away. And now De La Salle trying to break out, but Bromley does a great job keeping it in. Bromley again. Keeps it from clearing, and now he's got it. Up the left sideline. Hugging on to it, and it's knocked out of bounds by De La Salle. Another San Ramon Valley throw-in coming. Able to keep the pressure going. The throw-in. Headed away. Back out of bounds, though. We'll do it again. We'll have a De La Salle substitution soon. Not on this one, though. We'll get the throw in first. Headed on by Wood. It's easily handled by Constantino. He kicks a boomer down the middle of the field. Ahead to Jones. He slips it over for Felix. Fernando Felix. Can't quite handle it, though, in the 9-on-9 battle as Bromley wins that one. Jason Bromley, the midfield senior, manages to play some good D there and get it to go off of Fernando Felix. Throw in is headed forward and kicked up forward. San Ramon Valley trying to climb the ladder here up midfield, one step at a time. Now a long kick, though. A battle for it. Oh, and it goes off of number 25, Carter Zetterquist, and we will have the De La Salle substitution. It's number 5, Chaudry, checking back in. And Fernando Felix will have a seat. Brashear inbounds. Now here's Carlskin with it. Out wide, but broken up by San Ramon Valley. And a foul on Carlskin. "21 minutes remaining in regulation." We saw overtime in our first game here today. Will we see it again? Kicked in deep. And De La Salle drives it back out. Still kept in, though, by San Ramon Valley. Labrie, rather. Can't handle it, and it's kicked away. Looks like lost his footing on that kick-away attempt was Carlskin. We were on the field before this game as nighttime has crawled upon us. The field feels a little slick out there. It seemed like he lost his footing as he tried to kick that one away. Most everybody's been able to stay up pretty well. Evans battling with Jones. Oh, and they will call the foul on Jones. So the kick taken by Wraith. Tim Wraith came in this second half as the San Ramon Valley goaltender. Headed forward by Lishak, but now back in. Here's McSunis. Out wide from all. He chips it ahead. Tried to get it to Zetterquist, but there's Constantino jumping on it. So back and forth. A lot of opportunities for each team, but neither are able to punch one in. I would say De La Salle has had the better shot quality in this one, even if the quantity's been about even. So Tony Bell, the senior, is going to check in, as does Nick Dildine. And for San Ramon Valley, that's Mikey Friedler, the senior, checking back in. Each team taking an opportunity to do some substituting. Evans on Jones again. And another tumble. Boy, Evans is not afraid to mix it up out there.
The schools participating in tonight's contest are members of the North Coast section and California Interscholastic Federation that have adopted the rules under which the games are being conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play.
Wraith with the goal kick.
They're all vital to this.
Tries to play it up the right side.
De La Salle High School and San Ramon.
And they're going to call the foul on number 12 that time for De La Salle. A little too much of a push on the back there by Nick Bobb. So a free kick from midfield. I believe this is Zetterquist. It is. Headed into the goal area. Nice play by Maul to corral it. He kicks and he is hurting, but it looks like he drew a corner. We'll find out. He did. He kicked it off the De La Salle defender. Number 14, Franco Felix, but he is still down. Referee looks like he's signaling a cramp here rather than it's an injury that needs a stoppage. Nope, he is calling out the trainers. They will come jogging onto the field. Here comes head coach Don Busboom along with the two athletic trainers to check on Maul. He has been very active for San Ramon Valley. Generated a lot of pressure for the Wolves. Been a major part of their attack. If he can't go, number 4, Nathan Miller appears to be his replacement. He has trotted onto the field. All right, he is up and walking off under his own power, so that's a good sign. As he grabs his right leg near the knee area. But San Ramon Valley does have a corner kick. It's Alex Maestri with it. As they wait for Matt Maul, the senior captain, to head off the field. So he is off and will be tended to. And Maestri with the corner. Puts it in the box, but not near any of his players. De La Salle looking to generate a counterattack, but San Ramon Valley able to get back in time. Do commit a foul, though. So the Spartans managed to withstand that sustained pressure by the Wolves. Get the ball back, get a chance to set their unit up. As we see Maul attended to on the sideline, they are stretching him out as if it's a cramp, so that's a good sign that that's all it is. Out of bounds, off of Tony Bell. So the Wolves will get a throw in. 17 minutes exactly remaining in this second half. Still scoreless. This game, when it's over, we will crown an NCS Division I champion. Wood knocked off the ball. Oh, this one takes a funny hop on Wayland. Tried to clear it forward. It goes off the side of his foot. It's going to lead to a throw-in for De La Salle. Brashear will do the honors again as Carlskin checks back in. Wood with it. Plays it up ahead for Nathan Miller, who checked in for Maul. Trying the same strategy with him in, and that'll be a corner kick. Knocked away by Franco Felix. Did a good job to stop the run. But they do to get another corner. It'll be Maestri again. As we approach 15 minutes remaining, Maestri closer to the goal this time, and it's headed up too high. So goal kick coming from Constantino, and the Spartans will make some substitutions. So Leshak and Doug Macy are going to check back into this one. Giving Tony Bell. And I believe Chandri, Chandri is going to come out as well. So some fresh legs on the field for the Spartans. Cleared away by Felix. Now back the other way come the Wolves. Maestri gets to it before it gets out of bounds. He plays it towards the box. It's punched away by Constantino. Boy, they had Nathan Miller over there. Some fresh legs in as well for them. This one goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for De La Salle, deep in their own territory. That was a nice run by the Wolves. They had a chance there as we hit the 14-minute mark. Miller to the middle. McSunis to Maestri, but he has it taken away. That was cleared by Simons. Now back in. Controlled by De La Salle. Here come the Spartans. Out to Leshak. Trying to work his way up the right sideline. He's taken off the ball by Zetterquist. And back the other way come the Wolves before they turn it over. Tried to go wide to the right side on the wing to Jones. Too far, though. Throwing is headed forward, but out of bounds. So they give it right back to De La Salle, does the Wolves. A throw in for San Ramon Valley. Headed back forward. Neither team able to hang on to it right now. Out of bounds going on. The Spartans come away with it, but it's turned over again. Oh, Wood missed a chance to head that one. Played back by Brashear. Here's Miller. Heads it up. Brashear kicks it up high. A battle in the air. And De La Salle comes away with it. Here comes the Spartans. Foul called on the Spartans there. I believe that was on Jones. So a free kick. Headed forward. Out wide for Brashear. He's able to keep it from going out of bounds. Kicks it off of Miller. Wood heads it forward. Oh, and here's Bromley with it. Bromley up the left side. A chance for a run here for the Wolves. He puts it out for Maestri. Defended well by Simons, and it will go out of bounds. Oh, and Maestri thought it would belong to them. It does not.
Entering the game for De La Salle, number 9, Fernando Felix. Salle Ramon, number 16, Matt LaBrie.
Maestri again up the left side, challenged by Simon, and he knocks it away. Bromley puts it back into the zone. Handled by De La Salle. Here come the Spartans, and it's just too far. Tried to set up Fernando Felix. Fernando and Franco have both been busy, the two juniors. The Felixes thrown in by Zetterquist here for the Wolves. Oh, and it's given away by Evans. De La Salle coming streaking down, but there's Tim Wraith, the backup goaltender, hopping on it. 9 minutes left. 9 minutes remaining. Still scoreless. And this Division I final. Another sliding tackle by Simons, doing a great job thwarting those runs by the Wolves. Now back up the other way. Labrie gets it back to Maestri. Maestri taking his time, showing some good pace. Loses control though. And a nice job by Simons to kick it off of Maestri, leading to a goal kick. De La Salle substitution. Ryan Ringelstein will check in.
De La Salle substitution, Ryan Ringelstein.
And Nick Dildine will take a break. De La Salle unable to control though. So the Wolves, rather they committed a foul. So the Wolves will get a free kick from deep in their own end. Blasted forward. Played back in. A lot of back and forth here. Labrie. Oh, has it taken away. Here's Felix. Fernando. Up ahead. Now De La Salle with a run. The Wolves are back, but they've got a chance here, do the Spartans. Too high, though. Oh, and he is disgusted with himself. Joey Jones, the team's leading scorer, just put way too much in that one. They had a chance to set something up. Decided to go for a shot instead of playing it towards the middle. Probably not the right decision. So here's Wraith kicking it out. Ooh, crawls up off the leg of McSunis, and then he kicked it out. It nailed the face of Ryan Ringelstein. Brashear has it blocked but controls it still. Ringelstein works around, gets fouled. No, instead, they say he interfered with Carter Zetterquist, certainly to the displeasure of the Spartans fans. Kicked out, and San Ramon Valley will have it here. The Wolves still in possession. It's Labrie. Oh, some nice moves. Places it into the goal mouth, but it's headed away by De La Salle. Still kept in by Evans. A big kick just wide. Ooh, the Wolves had one of their best opportunities in a while. 5 minutes remaining in this one. 5 minutes left in regulation. Still scoreless. The North Coast Section Division I final. Not a good kick there by Constantino, but it's poorly handled by the Wolves, so no harm, no foul. Looks like Brashear is cramping up badly. They'll need to make a substitution for him. And they will, as he comes limping off. It's going to be number 13 for the Spartans. That's Dom Perez, the junior defenseman. Brashear's been their main throw-in guy. He's been important, and Perez will handle that same job. Throws it in, but a foul committed by Fernando Felix. He pulled Miller down. So Zetterquist with the free kick. I have a stoppage. 4 minutes remaining. Zetterquist kicks it in. It's headed towards the goal. Miller tries to corral it. Does enough, and that did not go off of Perez. Okay, Perez just shielded Miller away, so a goal kick again for Constantino. She'll be looking to put a little bit more thump into this one. Will the future St. Mary's product? And he does. This one will go out off of De La Salle. Boy, Franco Felix, it was Fernando, getting a little testy out there. He's a little frustrated by some of the contact going on, and in fact, the ref needs to have a little chat with him to try to calm him down. He's let him know the ref has seen his frustration there and some of the shoving he just did. Here's Zetterquist. Kicks it out wide. Simons to throw in for De La Salle. They'll make a substitution first.
De La Salle, substitution number 5, Chaudhry's
Chaudhry's going to check in. As Ringelstein will sit. Who took that ball off the face earlier. Foul is called, so here comes a free kick for De La Salle. Chance for them to get on the attack. 2:25 left in regulation. Still no score. A nice kick into the goal area, but it's kicked out wide. Perez, he'd have done better to settle that down there. We've seen a lot of that today. A lot of players trying to kick it out of the air instead of settle in play. 2 minutes left. Knocked out of bounds by the Spartans, and San Ramon will throw in. It's Zetterquist. Labrie kicks it forward. Nice play out wide for Miller. Here comes Labrie. Labrie kicks it in towards the middle, but a great header away by Perez just into the game. The Wolves still with it. Labrie again. But it's kicked away. Here's Evans stopping it. Gets between two defenders. Now they set up Maestri. Here comes the big kick. Oh, a great defensive play. Woo-hoo. Casey McSunis had a good shot, but it's bodied away by the De La Salle defense. But here comes a corner kick. Maestri to set up again. Possibly one of the final chances either team will have to end it in regulation. Puts it in a good spot. It's headed and then knocked away by the goaltender, Constantino. That was a great opportunity. We'll have another corner kick, though, from the other side as Maestri grabs the ball and heads to the other corner. Alex Maestri. A chance to set up a teammate with a game ender. This time, the Wolves start back and run up. Not a good entry this time. It's kicked away. Still possessed, though. Zetterquist puts it back ahead. Miller unable to chase it down, though. We're staring down overtime here in our final match, too, just like our first one between the Bishop O'Dowd and Piedmont girls teams. Settled down, but not controlled. That will go out of bounds. Some tired bodies out there right now, you can tell. Zetterquist throws it in. Miller knocks it off of Perez, so a throw in. Zetterquist throws it in. Puts it to the middle of the field. Bromley put it ahead into the box. Oh, what another great grab by Constantino. He will hang on to it and run it out, and that will end regulation. It will take extra frames to settle this one. Of course, these two powerhouses, it will come down to more overtime. 2 10-minute periods of sudden death. And if nothing is decided, we will head to penalty kicks. We'll be right back with overtime here in Dublin, California after this. Up high. It is time for overtime here in Dublin, California, to decide the boys' NCS Division I soccer champion. We had overtime earlier today, and the intensity cranked up. I'm expecting that here. We flip sides here under the lights. Everyone on their feet in overtime. I think I'll stand up too then. I've been going back and forth, as this has been an exciting contest. A lot of opportunities for each team to score, but they haven't put the biscuit in the basket. The San Ramon Valley Wolves will start with the ball. De La Salle going left to right. San Ramon right to left. The Wolves in the green and gold, Spartans in the white and green. These two teams met in last year's finals. A couple of EBAL rivals, and we're underway. Maul is checked back in after some cramping issues, and he is flying up the right side. Here's Zetterquist rather. They're going to get an instant corner here. Kicked it off the defenseman. So we'll have an opportunity to possibly see our victor right now with this corner. It is Maul taking it from the far corner. Each goaltender has been up to the task today. It is sudden death, golden goals. First one to score wins and will be crowned champion. Can't quite get it towards the net in the scrum. Labrie has it knocked away, and they're going to call a handball on Jones. So a free kick coming from just outside the penalty area. So be from about 24 roughly yards away. Rather 18. Pardon me, is where they're going to spot it. Trying to disguise who's going to take this kick. It looks like Bromley, maybe Labrie. Instead, it's going to be a left-footed attempt. Nope, it is Bromley. Directly on goal. Handled easily by Constantino. Not enough movement on that one. Easy handle. A high kick goes off the side of his foot, though. Does the goal kick by Constantino. And San Joaquin able to come back into the attack. Here's Labrie. He stops, turns. Shields himself from a defender. Should have gotten it back to Maestri there. Instead tried to come back to the middle. They lose it. But control gained by John Wayland. Wolves with it again. Here's Zetterquist. Tried to get it to Maul, but it's broken up by Jones. And knocked out of bounds off of De La Salle. So a throw-in coming. 7:20 remaining in this first overtime.
De La Salle, substitution number 23, Scott Reschers. At the center one, number 4, Nathan Miller.
Couple of substitutions for De La Salle. Brashears checks back in. He had to leave earlier, but he's all right. Oh, Maestri couldn't get it to settle. And it's out of bounds, but San Ramon Valley will keep it. Thrown in. Possessed. Oh, but taken away. Waited way too long, did Kyle Schumann. And De La Salle comes back the other way. Ringelstein. Plays it back for Simons. Simons kicks it ahead, trying to go to Jones, but it's too far. And the Wolves are able to control. Boy, a sloppy clear, though, off the side of the foot of number 17, Andrew Evans. Tell fatigue is setting in on these two. Simons trying to direct traffic for the throw-in. Tried to force it a bit there. Yeah, definitely tried to force it into Fernando Felix. Had other options, but they had two defenders all over him. So Evans will throw in for the Wolves. I'd rather take this kick after the foul. Evans booms it in. Headed back, though, by Simons. Here's a chance, though, for San Ramon. Here comes Maestri on the left side. Plays it back to the goal mouth. What another great save by Constantino. He is calm and cool back there. And a Spartan player is down behind the end line on this side. It looks like Simons. He has been one of the best defenders for the Spartans today. And he is unable to get up. I don't know if he's cramping or if it's something more serious. He's not trying to stretch it like it's a cramp. Well, now he is. When his teammates are giving some help, it's Brashear. Brashear's trying to get him loose. The fatigue and dehydration is setting in on a lot of these players. This is the third player to cramp up on a very cool night here in Dublin, California at Gale Stadium. He is up, though, and will remain in the game. Clock stop with 4:55 to go in this first overtime. They play it back, and Constantino will kick it out. Another high hanger. De La Salle trying to work the headers to get downfield. Cleared back out, and San Ramon Valley has it. They lose control here, though, as that kick goes way too far, intended for Friedler. The Wolves with it again. Here's Maul. Maul played it way too far for Maestri. Goes flying by him. De La Salle will get a chance to throw in. Here's Simons. Not only were their best defenders, but one of the main throw-in players from this side of the field for them. Maestri. Can't control it. And Jones unable to beat out Schumann to that one. A couple of substitutions now for each team. Wood's going to check in for the Wolves. Looks like he's replacing Friedler. And Jake Wood is in. And also Dildine for De La Salle. And number 4, Tony Bell, who goes flying there in an attempt to get that header. Bromley fights his way for the ball. Now De La Salle with it. Here comes Jones. Plays it way up ahead for Bell. Bell trying to outrace Evans to it. He does not. Evans pops that out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in on this right side. Here comes Simons to toss it in. 2:48 left in our first overtime. Throw in into the goal mouth area. It's knocked away. De La Salle asking for a handball. Don't get the call, but here's Simons with it. Chance to reestablish and get another possession, another strike, but it's turned away. Brashears. That one is headed away. De La Salle, though, regroups, plays it back to the defense. Wraith will come out for it as he's able to easily handle that. Evans with it. Tries to play it up ahead for Labrie, but it's too far. And we've got the goal-to-goal action going on. Here's Constantino. Another high hanger. They're going for this now rather than quite such line drive long balls. They want to set it up the headers. Here's Bell. He controls it. Cuts back in. It goes off of number 9, Bromley. And we will have a corner kick as we approach 1 minute remaining in our first overtime. A chance for De La Salle to end it and win their 5th consecutive NCS title. The corner, it's going to be Jones. Joey Jones. About 40 seconds remaining. Jones puts it in front. It's headed towards the goal. It's loose. Knocked away, though. Headed back in. Bell, and it's in. And the Spartans repeat, quintuple-peat. Couldn't tell if that one went off of one of their own players or if it was the header from Bell that eventually did bounce in. De La Salle wins again. Sudden death winner in overtime. What a game. With just 30 seconds remaining in our first overtime, Tony Bell heads one in. And De La Salle repeats again. They are your 2013 North Coast Section Division I Boys Soccer Champions.